Despite heeding the medical community's call to tighten lockdowns in high-risk areas, President Duterte did express some negative feelings over what he called a revolution against his government. Marianne Enriquez is joining us live from Manila to give us the updates. Maan, what was the reaction of doctors after last night's briefing by President Duterte?
Sean, health workers say they are not trying to pick a fight with the government, contrary to what President Rodrigo Duterte was implying last night. Much has to be done, they said, and it all starts with a unified plan of action.
And I haven't mentioned the other time.
We are not at war with the government. This was the response of medical frontliners after President Rodrigo Duterte took as an affront their recent recommendations on the fight against COVID-19. After recognizing the exhaustion of health workers, the president in a briefing Sunday night changed his tone, slamming them for going public with their concerns instead of coursing it through the formal channels. Despite government implementing a lower level lockdown than what they hoped for, Philippine Medical Association President Jose Santiago Jr. said this is still a welcome development.
Ito'y malaking bagay. Itong 2 weeks, although it's very short, but it's very long for us since we're going to take a lead time for us to really slow down the transmission of virus.
Santiago added that they are one with government in fighting the pandemic.
Wala po kami ibang iniisip po kundi makatulong at makipag-collaborate po sa DOH ITF. No? Ito po yung aming pangako sa inyo. Kami po ay tutulong sa namang hakbangin nyo.
Philippine College of Physicians Vice President Maricar Limpin also denied any bad blood with the government.
We are not even criticizing the government. Hindi ho kami nagko-complain. In fact, nagbibigay ho kami ng solusyon sa gobyerno.
Healthcare professionals raised concerns over the shortage of health workers, as well as a much-needed improvement in contact tracing and quarantine methods, as well as the delays in the distribution of cash aid, among others.
And that is also the reason why, kung napansin ninyo, we are calling for one lead agency that will actually lead everyone.
The group also clarified that they are not seeking the removal of Secretary Francisco Duque as health chief. However, the PCP says they do want to see better leadership from the DOH.
I do not propose that.
Sean, Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeres said in a press briefing earlier that they will be meeting with the Healthcare Professionals Alliance to work on the recalibrated strategies that they will be implementing. Sean?
Thanks for that, Maan. That was Marianne Enriquez joining us live from Manila.